Hey y'all, it's Sierra, aka Capricorn Moon Goddess, and I am here doing a rare video, and that is videos that are specific to each zodiac sign. Now, y'all see that I have done some of those when I first started my channel, and then I basically didn't have time to do that anymore, so I started doing pick a card readings. But because of the particular topic of this reading, I was led to go ahead and do one for each sign. So it might take me a while to get to each sign, but I am here to do a reading for the sign of Scorpio. So if you have Scorpio in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, anywhere, wherever the sixth house is in your birth chart, whatever planet that is, I don't know. This video may be for you, okay? So this is going to be a reading on what it is that you need to be focused on right now. What the heck am I supposed to be focused on right now? If you're like me, you're multi-talented, you're creative, you're intuitive, you have a lot of different talents, and you don't exactly know what you should be working on right now. You may have so many different ideas of things to do that you don't even know where to start. You may need some help prioritizing which project, which idea, what it is that you need to be focused on right now when it comes to your career, when it comes to entrepreneurship, what's going to get you to that next level in life where you need to be, and that's going to create that domino effect to where you're able to accomplish your goals, knock your goals out. Okay, it can be hard to determine which one you actually need to start with. So that is what this reading is going to be about. As always, use your intuition. Your Scorpio, your water sign, you should be tapped into your intuition. So you should know what resonates with you and what does not resonate. Anything that doesn't resonate, please feel free not to take it. You don't have to take it. It will not hurt my feelings, okay? If this does resonate with you, then you have some sort of idea as far as what to focus on. So you're not in the jack of all trades, master of none type of energy. I've been in that energy lately, which is why I even thought to do this reading for myself. Then I said, hey, let me just do it for my YouTube channel too. All right, so as usual, I have oracle cards pulled. I pulled way too many oracle cards. I don't know why. I don't know. I guess I'm just being nosy today, being all up in y'all's business. So I have a lot of oracle cards pulled, and we're going to pull tarot as well. Y'all know I go ahead and pull the oracle cards to save time because I'm all about saving time. All right, so let's go ahead and move these out of the way and pull some tarot cards. So for Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, Venus, anywhere else significant in the birth chart, what do they need to be focusing on at this time? What's going to take them to the next level? What project do they need to prioritize over the other ones? We're not saying they don't have to, they only have to focus on one thing, but we're saying, what do they need to focus on as far as a priority at this time? All right, we got cards falling. Scorpio, what do Scorpios need to be focused on right now? I know quite a few Scorpios, so I was like, let me do this next. If you have Libra anywhere in your birth chart, I did do a Libra reading as well. What does Scorpio need to focus on as far as creative talents? Okay, as far as creative talent, I can't even get the words out. Where the cards are just flying out. Let me get one more card. Gee willikers. Cards just coming out all aggressively and whatnot. Can I get one more card for Scorpio? What do they need to focus on first? What projects? Look at that, High Priestess. Okay, so you all definitely are getting intuitive messages about what it is that you need to be focused on at this time. And for some of you, what your career is supposed to be or your next entrepreneurial venture is going to be related to using your intuition. So you may be somebody that is a reader yourself. You may be somebody that people go to for advice, because we do have this Queen of Pentacles card. Okay, this is somebody who is basically like a mentor to other people. So you all may be in the profession of possibly being a teacher, or you may be meant to teach people in some way, shape, or form, even if it's not the traditional teacher, like I'm teaching students science, math, English, or whatever. Maybe you're supposed to be teaching people how to tap into their intuition. Again, you all are Scorpios, so we know that the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, they are given credit as being the more intuitive out of all of the zodiac signs. So you all naturally have strong intuitive abilities. Whether or not you're tapped into it, I don't know. But again, with the star card, a lot of the times the way that I see the star card is as navigation. Navigation as in showing people the way. So you all may have been through some things in your life, okay? You all may have had to juggle some things in your life. You may have had to juggle priorities. You may have had to juggle moving through life while being an intuitive person, more of a highly intuitive person, which can be hard sometimes because you're sometimes living in two different worlds. So you're living on the earthly plane, but you're also living in other dimensions as well, or you are more open spiritually. So it can be hard to be grounded sometimes. So you all may be teaching people how to basically balance their psychic abilities, but also how to be able to survive and live in this world at the same time. If you have been on a spiritual journey for a while, you know how sometimes it can be hard to live day-to-day life because you have so many different spiritual messages coming in, so many downloads, as people call them. You have so much information coming in. There's also a lot of information out there that is starting to show that people that are basically being told that they have mental illness, schizophrenia, bipolar, stuff like that, sometimes they are just very, very open spiritually, maybe too open, and they don't know how to control their spiritual ability. So it comes out in the form of mental illness. So you all may be helping people that possibly deal with mental illness. You may be helping people balance spiritual life with living normal life. I know I've had issues with that myself. Being able to work a normal job and, you know, do normal everyday things, but also have all this spiritual information coming in. So you all may be helping people with that. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands. The aces can be new things coming in. So y'all are gonna have some opportunities coming up that are going to basically put you in a position to be able to teach others and help others. So if you are trying to consider what opportunities to take, especially if you have more than one, you may want to go with the ones that are putting you in a position to be a teacher of some kind. Or maybe you've been thinking about starting a course. Maybe you've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel or something like that. But whatever you're supposed to be doing, you're supposed to be, for the most part, teaching others. That's what I'm getting. Showing people how to use foresight, showing people how to make decisions, not only using common sense, right, but tapping into that intuition and using foresight. So hopefully we've got some oracle cards, and I did use some archetype type cards, so we can try to hopefully narrow down some career paths or something like that. So let's see what else we got. We have the Mother card. Okay, So some of you may actually be helping people to deal with mother wounds, okay? You may have had some issues with your mother, and I'm not talking about the normal mother-daughter not getting along, teenagers not getting along with their mom. I'm talking about some deep-rooted, traumatizing situations that involve your mother, okay? If you have a Capricorn moon or an Aquarius moon, especially with this Aquarius card, then this definitely probably applies to you, okay? But some of you all have had issues with a mother figure. So whatever it is that you're supposed to be working on right now is something to help people deal with their own mother wounds. Maybe even, I don't know if this is possible, but maybe even getting through to people that are mothers right now and helping them to see the light and not to create traumatizing situations, helping them to see the error in their ways, okay? But most likely it will be to be helping people that were grew up in traumatic situations with a mother figure. Maybe they had a mother that died when they were young, or they had a mother that didn't die but they weren't a good mother. Maybe their mother picked on them, messed with their self-esteem, was jealous of them, was in competition with them, was not nurturing, okay, was not patient, was abusive in some way, shape, or form. Okay, we also have the healer card. Scorpios are known to be healers as well. So some of you are supposed to be focusing on work that is related to healing, okay? Now, there's different types of healing work. Again, some of you may be working on helping people heal the mother wound. Some of you may do Reiki. Some of you may do readings, but you're doing deeper readings, not just the typical, love readings or money readings. You're doing readings on things that really get to the bottom of subconscious issues with people. Some of you may be sound healers. Some of you may be studying maybe non-traditional methods of healing mental illness or dealing with mental illness, or you are bringing the aspect of mental illness possibly being a spiritual thing and how to possibly help with it in a spiritual way. So some of you may be healers. You may be in the medical world, but you may incorporate spirituality into your medical practice. We also have the hedonist, which is funny to me because, people say Scorpio sometimes, let's just say very sensual and sexual. People say that about Scorpios, okay? So this hedonist card is kind of funny to me. I just remember like an episode of some TV show. It was an older TV show. And there was like hedonist on the show, but it was like sexual hedonist or something. So I kind of relate sexuality to hedonist, but I really don't fully know what it means. So it says, inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life. Celebrate the beauty in yourself. Okay, so you all may be teaching people how to appreciate themselves, how to appreciate their beauty, even if other people don't, okay? How do you appreciate your own beauty and therefore naturally attract people that will appreciate you and not abuse you, okay? People who are not going to pick up on your insecurities because you're not leading with your insecurities. We also have the damsel, understanding the nature of healthy romance. Inspires you to rely on yourself, okay? So, the Scorpios that I know either aren't in a relationship at all, or they are in a relationship and it is a healthy one. So I don't know which side of the coin you're on, okay? But you are basically going to be the type of person that shows people basically how to know their worth, okay? Basically how to recognize abuse, how to recognize a healthy relationship. So not only will you teach people how to recognize warning signs, okay, but how to also appreciate the good things that people have to offer. So you're teaching people how to have a balance of real, recognize real, okay, I see through you, I'm using my intuition, but I'm also not so paranoid and thinking that everybody is the boogeyman and everybody is the bad guy, okay? So I'm getting that you all are going to teach people how to basically recognize healthy signs, be in a healthy relationship, which means also understanding that they shouldn't be looking for negativity all the time. Just know it when you see it, essentially. We also have the mystic. Okay, again, you all are very spiritual. We didn't even need that card to know that. The challenger. Okay, anytime you're doing any type of healing work, you're going to be challenging people because people don't always want to accept that they were in an abusive situation. They don't want to accept if they had any... Sorry, I just got a notification. They don't want to accept if they are doing things to keep attracting abusive situations. It can be hard to mentally accept some of those things because then you have to deal with them, okay? So you guys are going to be challenging people to actually embrace who they really are. And that means embracing their flaws as well. We also have the Jester card. Okay, and we have the number 38, which equals to 11. And then this next card is the number 11. And I think November is the 11th month, right? So some of y'all might be November Scorpios or a life path 11, or the number 11 might be significant to you. Also, the number 8 could be significant to you. But really, I'm getting 11. We got basically 11 on this card. Now, it's a 2, okay, but it looks like an 11. And we have 2 more cards that have the 2. So 11 is an essential number to some of y'all. Y'all might want to look up the number 11. I don't know. See what y'all are intuitive, right? Look up the number 11 and see what intuitive messages you get, okay? But we have the Jester card, okay? So although you are going to be dealing with serious topics, you're the type of personality that's able to add some sort of comic relief. Some of you might be comedians. That might be what your path is supposed to be, okay? So adding some comedic relief in there. We also have the Scientist. Now, typically when we're talking about research, scientists, we are thinking about, well, for me, I'm thinking about the air signs, and I'm thinking about the earth signs, to be honest. I don't think Scorpios get enough credit for being as intelligent. You all are intuitive and curious, so I think that's what helps you with your intellect. I think you probably retain information well, so even though you may not constantly be seeking out information as much as the air signs, you come across information that is extremely useful because you are very intuitive. So you don't necessarily have to comb through a million different books to get the information that you need. You kind of just come across the information that you need, and because of that, you're able to really make some interesting, helpful contributions to society. So with this Scientist card, again, I feel like you all are going to be mixing science with mysticism, with spirituality, to come up with some sort of breakthroughs that are really going to be helpful to people. Okay, we have the Work card. Everybody's getting this Subconscious card. I think that's just... I told y'all I got too many cards. Okay, let me see what else. We have the Potential card. So again, helping people see their potential. But like I was saying earlier, I don't think people really give Scorpios credit for how smart and intellectual you all are. So you're going to be seeing your full potential as you are working on these different projects. Okay, we have the Thoughts card. And what we have on here, education, research. Okay, so you all may have been researching some new things. you're not the type of person that necessarily goes with the trends. You kind of go with things based on your intuition. And we have the Magic Garden, unlock your magic within. Now that you have learned how to do that, you're going to be teaching other people. We have connect with your emotions. See your seeds grow and enjoy and reap rewards. So I feel like y'all are doing pretty well in life right now. This is most likely for Scorpios that are in a good place mentally right now, because what you're supposed to be doing is helping other people to get to that place. You're using research, you're using science, you're using spirituality, you're using your intuition. You are using that to teach other people, okay? Some of you might be teachers in the traditional sense. Some of you may be teachers on YouTube, readers, life coaches, things of that nature, health coaches. Some of you may be comedians and you may tell stories that way and teach people that way, draw people in. A lot of the times, what do they say? There has to be truth in comedy in order for it to be funny. So you may be using your position as a comedian to teach people as well, okay? So that's what I got for you all. Whatever you're supposed to be focusing on right now, it is something that is going to help to teach other people. So if you weren't sure what you should be doing next, hopefully that gives you some sort of clue, or hopefully that lets you know that you are on the right track if you are already doing that right now. So if that resonates with you, please let me know in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe if you feel called to do so. Thank you for taking the time to watch this, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.